this, like, so.
Go in your room.
You done with the show, Mommy?
No. Go in your room.
Done?
No.
You're getting the show? I'm getting the show, Mommy. Hey, that's Polar Bear. Polar Bear.
Go in your room.
I crushed.
Go in your room. Go watch your TV.
Look, I crushed Polar Bear, Bobby. Polar Bear. That's my nail polish.
Yo, what's up? Justin. Well, okay, I see you now, Sterling. All right, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, okay. We can ready to bring you in. You're ready to go into your room now. Go in your room. Yo. Hey, what? Oh my God! It keeps kicking you off. I don't know what's going on with your Wi-Fi or something. Just what's up? Oh, yo, what?
What's the deal? What's the dealio?
Shit.
We're smacking though, mama. Oh, you know what it is. What's going on, Annie, man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm Gucci out here in LA, you know, just doing the thizzle for shizzle, my nizzle. How you doing in the Steel City? Shout out to the Steel City.
I'm great. Welcome
That's what's
to
up.
For the Love of Music.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Salute. You know what?
I said we go back. I said I've been on your platform many a times. I said shout out to your radio station.
I appreciate that.
Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, you know, shout out to Annie Mae and the Wisdom World Beats Reggae Band. Earl Williams, where you come from?
Where you come from?
Where you come from, boy? You know, you go back a fire, eat steak. Basically,
I don't know. Here.
I Nairobi. Basically, how you doing?
What's your name?
My name is S-Man.
Yeah, that's Uncle S-Man.
Yeah.
Go in your room, baby. Go watch Monkey Truck, okay?
Well, first of all,
come on,
I want to thank you very much for hosting this interview. Actually, in all the years that I've been on the radio or, you know, acting, I'm in a sci-fi auto series called The Veil, and it has over 300 download subscribers thanks to Matt M. Fowler. I got to do my very first Hollywood voiceover, so that's on all Google Play and Apple iTunes stores. I'm in a final draft of my movie myself, Ruthless Criminals, Rotten Individuals. I have a clip on YouTube. And of course, you know, I'm the chillest MC, host, hype man in the game. It's the S-Man.
Yes. Big up to you. Yes. Big up. I say, I don't know. Yeah, you're kind of freezing a little bit there. Okay, we're going to have to bring you out, then bring you back in. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I say, guys, let's mess it up just a little bit. It messes up just a little bit. All the way up, man. Let's see. I say, what happened, yeah? I say, I don't know what happened, but we are going through a little bit of technical difficulties right now. I say, please tune in. This type of stuff happens. Yo, you gotta come back in live.
Hot tea, mommy. Here.
No, put that back in the start, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, we gotta add you back in because I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties a little bit. Yo.
Hello?
All right, there you go. There you go. All right, we back.
Everything's freezing up, you know? So what I
Huh?
was basically saying, I've been an MC host on stage with artists and, you know, from the East Coast to the West Coast. I really enjoy what I do through the grace of God. As many of you guys know, you listen to my internet radio. It's the radio, John, you know what I mean? I play the best of the urban R&B, classic grown folks music. So I really go hard in the paint for my radio show. And I would love to thank the Steel City. You know, Steel City really put me on. When I grew up in Philadelphia, I was hosting for the strippers, you know, the male and female organization. So shout out to Simsy, shout out to Iceberg Records, because Ice, when I came to Pittsburgh, I was actually a stripper myself, Sterling Silver, you know what I mean? So being in the limelight is a very lucrative thing for me. I enjoy networking with artists. I enjoy networking with people such as yourself. And, you know, ball's in your court. Ask the questions.
All right, all right. Get ready, folks. Get ready, folks. Okay, so what made you want to start being being an MC?
Well, when I grew up in a foster care. I grew up in a foster care system in the city of Philadelphia, and one of my foster parents was Royce Howard. Shout out to Royce Howard and Peggy Howard in Philadelphia. Royce worked for a radio show called WHAT. Are you still there? Seems like you froze. Okay, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. It's in and out, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I see that your feed is freezing too. So Royce Howard worked for a radio show station actually called WHAT in Philadelphia, and I was like, when I grow up, I want to be just like him. So thank God for the bass in my voice, because the way I was being raised, not sounding prejudiced, I was being raised on the white side of society. You know, when they took me from Philadelphia, I was a little 8-year-old boy growing up in the streets of North Philly. When God gave me the bass in my voice, I just started practicing. You know how you try to sing like Luther Vandross or sing like Freddie Jackson or something like that, or James Ingram. It was just like I knew what I wanted to do, and it was based upon Royce Howard. You know, so being an MC host, hype man. I've hosted shows. Shout out to A1 Entertainment, where I had the pleasure to sit right next to Michelle A. and talk to her, you know, or see Yo-Yo. I was in a Smashing Pumpkins video. I was on Blind Date twice. I dumped both of those rats. I'm like, all the fine women on Blind Date. Why are you gonna put me on here with some damn rats?
Oh goodness!
So
I remember that show. Oh my God!
Yeah, it was like meet Sterling, the charming bill collector. Ching, you know what I mean? So, also, shout out to Mike McCann. I did my first movie actually in Pittsburgh. It was called Roughnecks. Shout out to Tuffy Tuff. He was in the movie as well. And me and my man Ice out there in Westmoreland County, we were just supposed to stand in as standbys, but you know, I'm so proactive. I got 5 lines in that movie. It was my very first movie, so I really appreciate that. My movie is called Ruthless Criminals, Rotten Individuals, and it speaks about people in society with money and power that really don't give a damn about what you're going through. So once I got a taste of that acting bug, it was like, hey, I want more. I want more. So that's how I started.
Okay. Dope. Okay. So
I have a clip. I have a rough draft clip on YouTube right now. You can go check out the clip. So it's based upon my story growing up in the streets of Philly. Yeah, it's based upon my story growing up in the city. Can you hear me? Huh?
Hold on, it's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, me too. It's based upon my story growing up in the streets of Philly and Pittsburgh and what we did to hustle and
Hmm.
what God did to take me out the game. Because I was that close to going to the penitentiary. So I was like, oh, no. See you, Judge. So what else you want to know?
Okay. Word. Wait a minute. I said, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to
Okay,
you.
okay, good. Okay. So what does music mean to you?
Music to me, first of all, music is very therapeutic. You know what I mean? If you're listening to your song, you might be like, "Damn, that's when I first met my baby mama." In some case, you know what I mean? Or you might say like, "You know what? I'm having a stressful time. I had a hard day. Let me play my favorite song so I can get up, start two stepping, or just sit there, and just chill." So music is very viable, especially when there's a message to the song. I don't want to hear that F this and B this and suck this and do this. I mean, yeah, I mean, some of the rap songs is
Yeah.
cool, but I'm like a classic man. I want to hear something that not only touches my soul, it makes me be like, hey, yo, you need to listen to this artist. So, and when it comes to independent artists, I really love the connection because they show love to me and I show love to them. You feel me?
So, okay,
Well,
okay.
thank you. And
Sweet.
working with artists, I've managed a couple of artists out here before in California. Max Cadillac Priest, shout out to him. James Gaither family, and shout out to Mackie Feast up in Steel City. Shout out to every artist that ever came through Iceberg Records, Iceberg Studios. It's a passion for me, Annie.
Turn it off.
You hear me?
Yes, what you say?
I said music is a passion for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Word. Definitely.
And I really
Yes,
appreciate you.
yes.
You are the first person that has given me the opportunity to interview me my whole career. So I'm very stoked about that. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yes, yes. I say as it should be taken serious. Music is, yeah. Music has the power to, bring people together or separate them. It affects your mood, all of that. I say, you there? I say, it's breaking up again. Hello? I said, we gotta bring it back in there, y'all. I say, but I love how this interview is going. Come on, get down. Get down. Go in your room.
Ow!
Go in your room. Peace and love, everybody. And everybody who is watching, go ahead in your room, Nairobi. Oh, sorry guys, but yeah, this is I say this thing keeps on going in and out. My goodness. I say and it yeah. I say this is my homie here, Sush. I see this seems little doesn't I guess with your connection it's not that good. I say it'll kick off. Yeah, but how is everybody in the building? Make sure you hit the share button. Make sure I say if you're on YouTube, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. For the love of music. I said yeah, but we're trying to bring our guest back in. I say I know that he was going through some technical difficulties on his end, but I say yeah, we're trying to get it done. We're trying to get it done. Just seeing where you're at, buddy, because I'm like, you know, our internet keep on going in and out. I ain't going nowhere. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. We're trying to see if we can bring our guests back in. I say yes. I know that we're going through technical issues on both of our ends. I say yeah. I say he is all the way. He is in California, so yeah. Hey, okay, we back. And okay, I see you. We get to do our thing. All right, Mr. Yes. No biggie. We just gonna keep on bringing him back. Oh, cause I've been dying to interview you, man. What's up? All right. Oh. Okay. No.
Ow!
Go in your room.
Why you hurt me?
Right, hurt you. Go in your room.
Why you smack me on this?
No, I didn't. I hit you with the notebook.
Why you pat me? Why you pat me with my arm? Why you pat me with my arm, Mommy?
Because you need to be in your room.
So?
Go in your room. No.
That's the baby daddy.
Yes, go in your room.
That's the baby daddy.
Go in your room.
I want to be a princess.
Yo. Hey, there you are.
I'm telling you, the devil is busy today trying to take this down.
I know. We gonna rebuke him in the name of Jesus.
Like you keep freezing and I keep freezing.
What you say?
Amen. So, yeah. Like I was saying in general, I love working with independent artists, especially the ones that get out there and put that work in. You know what I mean? Because you and I both know there's a lot of artists that act like somebody owes them something. And nobody owes you nothing. You either get out there and promote yourself, or you're going to be nothing but a block rapper where everybody knows you is just on your block. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, or just in your area.
With the Nightcap Internet Radio Show, it's like sometimes I'll be really tired, but I'm like, you know what? In order to build, yeah. You sound like you're underwater. Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Go ahead, Annie.
Yeah, you were saying I wasn't.
So, like I was saying, music. When you ask me what does music mean to me, music means to me if you go hard and never go home, you're going to be successful. Bottom line.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I say, get me to hear this.
Yes. Shout out to Malik. Yes, this internet's going crazy, but shout out to Malik. I see he follows you a lot and he gives support. Shout out to Star Hollinger, with her music. Shout out to you with My Black is Beautiful. You know what I mean? It's going down, baby. Aww. It's the S-Man. Shia.
I love it.
So any more questions you have for me?
Yeah, I got some questions for you. I say, yeah. How do you feel social media has affected the music business?
Run that by me again.
I said, how do you feel that social media has affected the music business?
Well, I think social media is affecting the music business towards the fact that if you're not promoting yourself in the right way, social media can help you. But if you're being lackadaisical, I had an artist one time that used to catch the train from Long Beach, and he would get on Blue Line and he would make sure he passes out his CDs for free to give people, a chance to listen to his music. And it became very successful. You know what I mean? But social media can either make you or break you. You know what I mean? If you're doing a YouTube channel, yes, it will behoove you to promote your music on Spotify. Go to LinkedIn and link up with other music artists and promoters and stuff like that. Who's ever on Facebook, whether it be your page, shaking your booty on duty. Yeah, I mean, and that's what you do. You heard me? So music is very, not to be redundant, it's very therapeutic. If you get out there and you grind, you just might make it out of the city, like Wiz Khalifa did, and other artists in the city of Pittsburgh. Jill Scott did in Philly, like Music Soul Child. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on and on. But the bottom line is, if you don't get out there and do it yourself, then you're not going to make it. Stop expecting other people to put you on, and when I've been into a lot of incidents where somebody might be in the studio doing their drawing, going ham, and then somebody else might be, hey, can I jump on that? Why you want to jump on somebody else's shit, SHATTTT, instead of doing your own?
Exactly. You're so, I love because you're so right. Because that is so lit. It was like people was like, it's just like, I understand completely. I'm like, just be your individual self. Like.
I mean, Annie, I put it to you this way. If they can go buy an eighth of weed, you can go buy some studio time. You feel me?
Like, there be some shout out to Level Up Studios. I said they be doing this stuff.
And
a little bit,
shout out to Level Up Studios. I've been peeping them. I see they always putting that work in. Shout out to DJ Terrence, DJ Dondi, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Love. There's a lot of DJs in the Steel City that still go hard, and they try to put events together for artists to come and get their name out there. But a lot of artists, not just the Steel City, I'm not bashing the Steel City, but there's a lot of artists around the world that don't want to put no damn work in. If the promoter says, hey, give me $25 to get on stage and you get 10 minutes, what the hell is wrong with that? Nah, I'm going to be like, oh, you my boy, you should put me on anyway. Man, would you knock it off? So what other questions do you have for me, Annie?
Okay.
Froze up again.
Okay, let's see. What is your
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm here.
What is your least favorite part about come on now, you can't be knocking mommy's phone over. Don't do that. I'm sorry. But yeah, what is your least favorite part about the business? Your least favorite. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, goodness. Let's see. You there? I said we're going to bring him back in again. Get in your room. Get in your room. Now. Get in your room. Yo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, but what is your least favorite part about what you do? What is your least favorite part?
What's my least favorite part about the business?
Yeah.
Annie, you keep freezing. I don't know.
Yeah. I said the least favorite part. Yeah.
My least favorite part is sometimes you get so damn tired that you don't want to be out there, but you have to be out there. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how tired or how fatigued you are. If you have a message to send, if you're promoting something, you got to go hard or go home. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Chocolate out there and, Chocolate City Angels, and Life Path Records. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us that still stay connected after all the years, and I really appreciate that. So I really don't have no least favorite. It's just when I'm tired, sometimes I don't feel like, turning a radio show on or, following somebody or answering somebody's request. Sometimes that's irritating, but you just got to keep going.
Mm-hmm. Right. I know I say it's, I say yes. You have to have patience to do what we do,
Of course.
It takes a lot of.
And it doesn't come overnight. You know what I mean?
No.
But joy comes in the morning. I learned how to accept the fact that it works in God's time, not my time. So you will make it, but you have to be diligent enough to make sure that people hear who you are. Bottom line.
Yeah. Drink it, Mommy. Drink it. Drink this one. Drink this one, Mommy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm listening.
So, what is the best advice that you've been given?
Well, the best advice I can give into the music is make sure you check your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because your circle, you might think that this one's rocking with you, that one's rocking with you, but it has to come a time where there's a process of elimination. You feel me? Because be mindful, there's snakes in the short grass too. You feel me?
Yes. I understand completely. Trust me. Yes, I definitely do. Get off of that knife. Let's see. How did the pandemic affect the business? How did that affect you? As far as your how's it affected you? Yeah, as far as the show.
Well, as far as the show is concerned, it keeps me stoked because I'm an analytical person. I check. Wow, your baby cutting up. I check my stats every day. You might as well let Naomi do the interview. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Yeah. It hasn't affected me in a negative way, Annie, because every day that I get off of air, I'm looking at my stats. I'm looking at the top, 40 cities that may listen to the show. I'm listening to the countries around the world that listen to the show. And that's what keeps me moving. That's what keeps me diligently saying, okay, you know what? I have a 24-hour internet radio show on Mixlr, and sometimes I'll be like, well, you know what, I'm not going to go on a day, but my soul will be like, yo, knock it off, turn that damn radio show on. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
When it comes also to the radio show, I enjoy doing exclusive on-air interviews because I call them exclusive because I'm going to treat you like you're a top priority. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to say, Blase is coming to the radio show. What it do is Trillis MCOs in the game. This Sunday, Iceberg Radio, John Daniels, DJ Elevator, Tashika Walker, the Ginger Show, will be on the show live with my man Boogeyman Johnson. See, there's always got to be some hype to it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you got to hype them up. Like, yes, definitely.
Of course, because if you get on there talking about, oh, I got this one coming to the show, I got that one coming to the show, they're like, man, get you a 5-hour energy drink or something.
Mommy. I got all the milk.
Okay, go ahead, baby, go ahead. Oh, come on now. All right, so let's see.
So
how do you deal with any type of? What was that?
Say that again.
Do you deal with any type of
I didn't hear the
anxiety? I said, do you deal with any type of performance anxiety when doing the show? If so, how do you deal with
it? I don't get butterflies. I'm stoked. All you got to do is be like, action, and I'm ready to go. Or showtime. You put that mic in my hand, you know. The S stands for simplicity, and that's how I love doing business on a simplicity level, because if I'm going to host a show or if I'm going to, you know, promote you, I want to make sure that everything's copacetic. You feel me?
Yeah, I can dig it. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. So you said, no, I don't deal with that.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't got no time for no nonsense. You know what I mean? You know, you know how to say get ready so you don't have to be ready so you don't have to get ready. You feel me?
You're right about, yes. That's good advice right there. So,
Yeah, because nobody owes you nothing in this music field.
you're right about that. Nobody. You're right.
Next question.
Okay, so let's see. What is the hardest part about what you do? What's the hardest part about being a soloist?
One of the hardest parts that gets on my last damn nerve sometimes is when the internet is buffing and buffing and buffing and freezing, and you get frustrated because you be like, what the what? You know what I mean? I pay for this. I pay for Mixler
Right.
app. And if I pay for it, why the hell is the internet that's way up in the damn sky got a nerve to buff my shit? You know what I mean? Don't. You know what I mean? I mean, come on now. It's like the movie Battleship. When they sent that beam up in the sky and Rihanna was in that movie, shout out to Rihanna. But you know what I mean? If they send a beam up in the sky and bring aliens down here, I know aliens can hear my radio show. You feel me? Real talk. So that's probably the most frustrating point when you gotta just let people know, hey, look, it's not my show, because I load hundreds and hundreds of songs in my music library, and I kind of tease commercial radio when I say no repeats. Because if you want to list, there's thousands, Annie, as you know, there's thousands of internet pod shows. But for me to get the type of numbers that I have and to come up with topics, this all comes straight from the dome. It's nothing that I wrote down. So I crack myself up at times, you know what I'm saying? So I always have to be energetic. You know, and I have to be empathetic towards whatever artist is trying to get at me, trying to get on the show. And when I'm talking to these artists, one of my questions is, what does your music, I ask the artist, what does your music tell the younger generation who wants to grow up and be like you? Want to get on that mic, want to perform on stage. And if you cussing all through your songs, you know what I mean, there's underground music. Yeah, I mean, there's West Coast music, there's East Coast music, there's hip hop music, there's grown and sexy music, but the older generation, they pretty much don't want to hear that. You understand? So when you're dealing with classic urban R&Bs, I load songs even when I'm live on air, because I never want you to be bored. I want you to be like, oh, he's playing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want you to be like, oh, that's a song when I first fell in love with my baby mama, even though she get on my damn nerves, but that's our song. You know what I mean? Or damn, that's when females be like, damn, that's when my baby daddy took me on my first date. You hear me? So it's stuff like that to stay energetic towards, what we do. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. If you could change anything about the industry, what would you change about it?
I would change the fact that a lot of promoters that have these shows, if you know you're dealing with struggling artists, give them a chance to shine without trying to take food off their table. A lot of these artists can't afford $300, or a lot of these artists can't afford to get on a plane and come to the West Coast or go to the Midwest.
Right.
If they're struggling to put food on their table and to pay their bills and take care of their kids or buy something nice for their boo, I mean, it's about being lucrative. Have a showcase where you're showing off your community. You know what I mean? This boy's from the north side. This boy's from the hill. This boy's from McKeesport. This boy's from, New Kensington or Arnold, or from Philly, from Texas, from Ohio, from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be a fact that a promoter puts on a show that brings talent from all over the place without taxing somebody. I mean, I know bills have to be paid, venues have to be paid for, But the bottom line is stop taxing these struggling artists all this damn money, which is going in your pocket, and they're not going nowhere further than that show.
You get a round of applause. If I had one of those clapping machines, I would be turning it on right now because the world needed that. I say, Mr. Pittsburgh needed to hear that message right there. To hear that alone. Hear that.
Yeah. I mean,
you are
I know
so right.
I know DJs need to be paid. Yeah, DJs need to be paid. So that DJ that's hosting that show, I feel as though that the promoter should come out of their pocket to pay that DJ. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I said I feel as though the promoter should pay that DJ. Put 5 or 6 artists on that showcase for the night, and that's what it's about. So therefore, when they come up and their music starts getting requested and then they start blowing up, then they'll never forget where they came from. But that's why a lot of artists don't come out and perform, because they're getting taxed out their yin-yang. And they're going no further than that night.
Yeah, you're right. You are definitely right. You are definitely right. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Oh, man. The way you answer these questions. Okay, so let's see. What would be your piece of advice to performers?
My piece of advice to performers is that when you come on stage sober. Because I've been in a lot of showcases where artists got on stage and they were so scudded you couldn't even perform. Man, I don't want to hear nobody that's drunk that's on stage. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing with puff puff pass, you know what I'm saying? Because really, ain't nothing wrong with puff puff pass, because a lot of artists, they get more creative when they puff puff pass on the ganja, you know? Yeah. But don't come on stage mollied out, and you drunk as hell, and then the audience can't even understand what the hell you're saying. You know what I mean?
You are so right about that. Oh my God, man. They get on stage and they be...
It don't make no sense. If I'm going to perform, I can have a drink or two. You know what I mean? If I'm hosting a show, I could sip on a scissor, sip on my drink, whatever. But I'm not going to come up there, let it go, also I'll be, hey, welcome to the show. Hell no. Hell no. And what's going to happen is that crowd's going to leave, and y'all going to be performing for nobody but crickets. You know what I mean? And once again, Danny, I thank you for having me live on your show. I really appreciate that.
Oh, my gosh. I appreciate you, Sterling, man. I appreciate what you do for artists. I appreciate what you do for the industry.
This internet, woosah.
Sterling. Hi, Sterling. What's your name?
You're freezing up again. I didn't hear that last part. What did you say?
I don't know. I would say I appreciate what you do for the business and for the industry, and what you do for independent artists and stuff like that. I really do. Like, I see you're one of, I say, let me tell y'all something on this show, right? If, for people gonna be watching this dude right here is one of my inspirations for this show right here.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to tell you that. I just wanted to tell you that, Sterling. You're the main inspiration for this.
You touch my heart. You see, I got my S-Man shirt on. I always got to have that S on my chest. See ya!
Okay. I just got a heart.
They just call me the Black Superman. All in your box. Shit. Annie, I appreciate you having me on the show. Do you have any more questions for me?
How can people find you? I said, tell them how they can find you.
Yeah, real that part. So once again, to all the struggling artists, put your music together. Make a demo with your top 5 songs. So top 5, top 6 songs. Your hottest bangers. Put that together and save the other stuff for side B. because if you really want people to hear your music, you want to put your best foot forward to let them hear, wow, that's a banger. Wow, that's a jam. Man, that's hot. Man, that's fire. I want to put him on my showcase. There's been plenty of people where I've hosted shows and the promoters may have heard me promoting them and they'd be like, whoa, S-Man, can you get them to come on my show? Things like that has happened. But, stop being on social media, getting scudded. Get on social media to promote yourself. When you promote yourself, then you're going to finally be going somewhere. It might not be that day. It might not be that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I play like a monkey?
Down.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the name of
Can
your,
your feed is freezing, Annie.
Huh? What you say?
I'm here.
Okay. So they can find. So what's the tell them the website and everything. Gotta find you. Let's see. Yeah. So the name of your radio show. I said I was gonna have you explain and tell them how they can find you as far as your radio show.
Well, my radio show is called The Nightcap. And you can go on MIXLR, that's lowercase, MIXLR.com/S-man-ENT-LLC. Now, listen.
I'll make sure and I'll put the link in this interview,
exactly.
The caption of the interview.
I appreciate that. But a lot of people need to be mindful.
That's the least I can do, man.
Well, be mindful when you go to the Mixlr.com app, it's going to request you to sign in and download it. You know what I mean? Okay. Or you can just sit and listen. When people don't download the show, they show up as elsewhere. And that's still vital to me because it's showing up in my stats. It lets me know that my numbers are going up. Through the grace of God, when I got back on air last Saturday, I was 31,605 worldwide listeners. Now I'm 31,988. So I want to get to 1 million one day. So, you know what I mean? So don't forget, it's the Trillest MC host hype man in the game. Come check me out and listen to my radio show. It's I have the ability to broadcast 24/7. That's what I paid for. But if they downloaded the app, Annie, Mixlr will send them a message when I'm on live.
Okay, cool.
Capiche?
Capiche. Yeah, I want to thank you and I appreciate you coming on the show. Yeah, peace and love to you. Many blessings for your radio show. I'm glad to see you back. Welcome back.
Hey, I appreciate that because damn well I'm gonna have the Wisdom World Beat Reggae show. Wisdom World Beat Reggae Band on my interview show on Sundays as well. So check me out on Sundays. It's a Sunday afternoon delight. When you get up in the morning to clean the house, I hope you do. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Or you just hanging with your boo or hanging with the kids or you're out in the park playing dominoes or spades, whatever. Tune in, okay? Because I got you all in your box. Thank you, Annie.
I love it. All right, man. Peace to you. Peace.
Definitely, little mama. You take care.
How did y'all like that? I hope you guys liked the show today because that was super duper lit. Y'all need to check out Sterling, independent artist. Y'all need to check him out. He's doing big things for us independent artists. Like he's the one who had. And told you, I have to say it again, he was one of my inspirations for this show, for the love of music. So if you guys like him, I said, I know you guys will. Not if you guys, I said, if you don't like him, there's something wrong with you. But I say, yeah, but peace, love, and light. I say, make sure that you guys check me out with the next show. I say, yeah. Until then, many blessings. God bless.